What we're looking at here is connectivity analysis, looking for components, independent components during wake, light sleep, and deep sleep. Now, let me explain. One way to think of these independent components, pick a color and focus on it, is the areas covered by that color map work together. They're sort of a apparent synchronized system. The What I want you to focus on is just these left sided images here. The point of this is just for me, you can see where I got the image. Um, it's just for you to see that the patterns you see in awake are very similar to what you see in light sleep. And what you see in deep sleep is that the networks seem to get more widespread and generalized, more synchronized, analogous to what we saw in EEG activity. Okay? But another point I want you to take is that during sleep, your brain is highly active. Sleep is not anything close to a state of inactive uh, brain, brain inactivity. Here, what's being shown is variation in body temperature measured intrarectally, I think. Yeah, rectal. In two conditions. They had people who were allowed to sleep normally, and then they had people who were forced to stay awake. What you see is in both, there's definitely a diurnal, a circadian cycle in body temperatures. And the cycle is much more pronounced in those who are allowed to sleep. Okay, and that's what we're focusing on. So these are the awake times. So you rise in body temperature throughout most of the day, and then shortly before sleep, there's a drop in body temperature beginning to happen. Now, sleep onset is at this marker here, and you see a significant drop in body temperature in the first couple hours of sleep. These folks wake up right around here, and you see shortly after waking up, you see a significant increase in body temperature. Here, what's being shown is a healthy, typical night of sleep. Let me show you how to read this chart here. So, here are the stages of sleep determined by EEG. This is a schematic, obviously. W, meaning you're still awake. So, you go to bed at this point here. You're awake for a little while, hopefully not too long, 10-15 minutes. And then you drop into stage one sleep. And you stay in stage one for 5-10 minutes. Of course, everything varies. Then you drop into stage two, then stage three, then you drop into stage four, and you're there for a bit. After that, you emerge back out towards shallower sleep, and then you have your first REM period, your first period of rapid eye movement. After which, you drop back into stage one, two, three, four, and then again you're emerging out into shallower stages, capped by another REM period. Then again, but look at what's happening. As the night sleep is progressing, you're not going as deep, but still getting shallower, having another REM period. Note again, or in addition, the REM periods are getting longer. as the night progresses. So, what's being lost are deeper stages replaced by shallower stages, primarily REM. But again, you go down, down, then back up, REM, down, up, REM, and then hopefully that's when you wake up. So, of course, we're going deeper, then shallower, then deeper. So, we cycle through stages. We go through multiple cycles throughout the night. This is an idealized, typical, healthy person's night of sleep. Next, we'll talk about beginning with some commonly used substances and how they affect sleep, and then we'll get into disorders of sleep.